What's up, guys? Great music, and best things we talk on this channel. And in this video, it's time to talk a little bit about yesterday of a famous and very special drummer that is one of my favorites. Just celebrated a birthday and turned 70 yesterday in the rock music industry. That is Steve Smith, the former drummer of Journey, the one behind Don't Stop Believing, Separate Ways. He's been on every record of Journey since, I believe, the 2017 one, Live in Japan. He was on every record before that. He wasn't he might have been on 2011s. I'm not sure. Maybe not. I know he was on all the records in the 80s that Journey had until like 1998 or something, and then he got replaced again, and then he came back and then got replaced again. But he was on every single mostly 80s record that Journey had, all the way to Rise on Radio and Fire and stuff. So yeah, he's been on all those. He's been on all those. So very, very great man, great drummer. The new drummer of Journey, or the drummer of Journey that recently came back, who got arrested in 2015 for certain violent drugs or something, and then he was recently brought up, and then Steve Smith came back, the one that had the birthday yesterday, and then he was fired again in 2020 due to, we know what happened with Neil Sean, Neil Sean wanted to write new music for the Freedom album that released in 2022. Steve Smith was not interested in writing any new music, so he fired him. And it's sad. I got to see Steve Smith. I was lucky enough, right before COVID happened, in the September of 2019, I was lucky to be able to see the drummer behind Don't Stop Believing, Steve Smith, for my first concert experience ever. Journey in concert. Basically in 2019, September of 2019, at the Hard Rock Hotel, Atlantic City, in New Jersey. That was like right before they fired the drummer of Don't Stop Believing, the drummer and the original bassist, Ross Valerie. So I got to see most of the whole Don't Stop Believing Journey lineup, besides Steve Perry, of course, because he's been gone in the band for a while now. But I saw everybody else was there from since the Don't Stop Believing album. I saw that whole entire lineup besides Steve Perry, yeah, it was great. But that was the only concert I saw that lineup. That was my first very concert. I'm very lucky to have my first Journey concert to experience and get to see Steve Smith, Ross Valerie, the Don't Stop Believing, most of the Don't Stop Believing lineup. I was very lucky to. Right, and then all of a sudden, 2020 happened, and you know what happened. They fired Neil Sean, the crazy guitarist of Journey, fired them both. But still, happy belated birthday, Steve Smith. You are always a legend, will always be remembered as the drummer behind Don't Stop Believing, Separate Ways, and Any Way You Want It, and all the other hits of the 80s, that Journey put together. You were definitely a legend forever, a true legend, one of my drummer heroes, one of my favorite drummers as well, always. So, happy belated birthday, Steve Smith. Also, I have two questions for you guys. I asked this on one of my other videos, but I didn't really get any response to the comments. I'm just interested, since Green Day, both albums are having anniversaries. The American Idiot album celebrating 20 years. The Doki album is celebrating 30 years. If you had to pick between those two albums, American Idiot or Doki, which one would you pick? If you had to choose one, for me, my answer is Doki. I love Doki. I like American Idiot, but I prefer Doki. I like Doki a lot. It's just, Doki was great. But American Idiot was great too, but this is a question because of their anniversaries they're having. So if you had to choose between those two albums, Green Day albums, because they're both celebrating big anniversaries this year, which one would you choose if you had to choose one? Let me know in the comments below. Second question, between Jerry Lee Lewis a very famous rock and roller, and Elvis Presley. I mean, I don't want to know. They're both great, and you know what? I respect them both. I like them both, and you know, they're both my favorite. One of my heroes from the 50s and 60s. So, but you have to pick. If you had to pick one of those bands, the same question: who would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the subscribe button. We'll talk later. Thanks.